Why is food making you tired? Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about food. How can eating food make you tired? Something that's supposed to make you energized, give you an energy boost. How can that make you tired? That's what we're going to talk about. And before we begin, a very quick recap on our wheel here, how to have energy all day. Three main things we talked about. Sleep quality, master clocksing in baseline state. When you have a high sleep quality, you wake up with your energy battery charged up at 100%. And when we sync your master clock, and when you have a high baseline state as well, that's when you can maintain that energy level throughout the day time. Now, today we're going to talk about master clock syncing, how to sync it with food so that you can have more energy throughout the day versus food giving you an energy crash. We don't want an energy crash. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. So, the master clock, once again, it's the suprachiasmatic nucleus inside your brain, a brain structure that goes in a 24-hour cycle, and it's what makes you feel tired and sleepy at night and awake, alert, and energized during the daytime. Now, this is not the only clock inside your body, however. There is another clock inside your gut, inside your gut. It's a clock that comes from the enteric nervous system, the one that lines your digestive system from the throat all down to the back end of your digestive system. Now, this clock also runs in a cycle. This one runs in 4-hour cycles throughout the day. Now, here's the problem. When these two clocks, the one inside your brain and the one inside your gut, they can either be in sync or they can be out of sync. When they are out of sync, hello again. I just noticed that my face cam was in the way, so I'm gonna draw this here. Cool? So we have the master clock and the gut clock. When they are out of sync, let me share my screen. That's when food, there we go. That's when food, instead of being broken down into energy with efficiency by your gut, it goes more like this. It goes bad inside you. It's more difficult to get digested. It gets stored more as fat, which can lead to diabetes. And in terms of energy, instead of it being broken down with efficiency, again, it just gets stored as fat, more of it. So, on the other hand, so the result is lower energy. And the big problem here, by the way, is so this one, the master clock inside your brain, it runs into 24-hour cycles. The one inside your gut runs in 4-hour cycles. The master clock, it controls a lot of things. Like it controls hormones that make you feel awake, alert, and energized. It controls different biological processes like core body temperature and blood pressure and heart rate that also influence whether you feel alert, awake, and energized, or tired and sleepy in the evening. It controls a lot of shit. However, the gut clock, it has no power over it. The gut clock and the master clock are two different clocks running their own time. And for most people, they're out of sync, which is why food is giving some people an energy crash versus a sustained energy. Does that make sense? Now, what's the alternative? The alternative is getting the two clocks in sync. Once they're running in sync together, that's when food, instead of being broken down like this, it's still good inside your digestive system. It gets broken down into energy with efficiency so that it can give you sustained energy for longer, which is our whole goal here, having a day full of energy. So when the two are in sync, that's when food gets converted into